Good morning, Brandcliff House. I want you to think to yourself today, when last did you respond to a question with the word awesome? For example, how was your weekend? Awesome. What do you think of my new socks? Awesome. Here, I have some Doritos. Awesome. We use it as a bit of a throwaway response, where in fact we're using it in the wrong sense. And the definition of awesome is something that inspires or induces awe, something that gives us an overwhelming feeling of reverence, of admiration, or perhaps of fear. And awe can be described as this powerful emotion that we feel when we experience something that is so vast we can't completely wrap our heads around it. Today we take quite a lot for granted in the world around us. We are surrounded by these advancements, technological advancements, scientific, social advancements that would have been unthinkable to people who were living 1,000 years ago, or even a few hundred years ago. We have mind-blowing discoveries from distant galaxies. We are creating vaccines. The developments in music and art so beautiful that they leave us speechless. And these advancements can truly be described by the word awesome. These days we're a bit wrapped up in our own lives and the overwhelming problems that are faced by society and the planet, that we don't even really notice these awe-inspiring things that are happening, sometimes right in front of us. Now, it's easy to respond with awe when we experience something that is supremely vast or more complex or beautiful than something far larger than us that we can understand. So the responding part is easy, but the harder part is finding and searching for those things that inspire these feelings of wonderment and awe in our everyday lives. So what's the point? Why should we even try and find things that make us feel awe or induce awe? The first thing is, it improves your mental health and your well-being, and helps us put our problems in perspective when we are faced with something much larger than us. It helps us to see the bigger picture, to move beyond our own egocentric limitations, to move outside of ourselves and understand our role as part of a greater whole. We become more willing to volunteer, to help others, to seek experiences rather than material gain. Learning also becomes much more exciting when we are finding out about things that inspire us through their vastness, their power, or their beauty, or their complexity. We can spend hours researching and devouring information in this way. And once you develop that habit, you can then identify other awe-inspiring aspects of our daily lives. And a great example of this is something called the overview effect. And the overview effect is something that is an intense experience that astronauts feel when they spend many weeks or months in orbit around the planet Earth. And looking down on the planet, they start to experience a bit of a sense of connectedness and a sense of beauty of planet Earth. And they return to Earth then, when they finish their time on orbit, they return to Earth filled with purpose and with a new sense of what it means to be human. So we all have different interests, skills, and different ways of learning, but our job is to find out, what fascinates us, what fills us with awe, what is awesome. And then we can get into the habit of seeing the amazing, awe-inspiring things all around us that we often take for granted. So my challenge to you is to save the word awesome for things that truly fit that description. Have a great week and stay warm.